You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I have got your weekly prediction edition. We are going to see Drew shocking Willow and Sonny going down. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. We've got predictions for Lucky and Christina, Natalia and Sonny, Sonny by himself, Dante and Lulu, and also for Willow. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button, and thank you for being patient with my scruffy voice while I work through this unseasonal flu or allergy thing that I've got. All right, let's get right into it. Our very first prediction: Lucky turns Christina into the PCPD. So, spoilers for this week. On Monday, Lucky lashes out at Christina. She has gone too far and needs to pay. That's what he tells her. And on Wednesday, Alexis is thrown for a loop. And in the promo spoilers, we saw that Rick remembers something from the accident. I saw a really funny post on Soap's social media. Somebody was talking about yet another medical emergency, and Christina is in the chapel again talking about herself. It was just very funny. People just do not like this new version of her, and I kind of agree. So if Christina had killed Eva, Lucky might have covered for her. But since she almost killed Elizabeth while she was trying to kill Eva, Lucky is shaken. He's angry with Christina. He's fallen back in love with Liz, and now he's almost lost her because of Christina's unhinged antics. To be fair, Lucky has been enabling Christina with her Ava-blaming hostility, but now that it's affected the woman he loves, next week Lucky is going to want Christina to pay. So he may turn her in or give her an ultimatum about turning herself in. And on top of that, when we last saw Rick, he had a flashback and remembered seeing Christina at the crash site. And this week, he is going to tell somebody what he remembers about the accident. So between Lucky and Rick's reminiscence, Christina may well be exposed this week and a candidate for arrest. So we'll see what happens there. Our second prediction: Natalia confesses to Sonny about her ex-husband. So on Thursday, spoilers say Natalia makes a confession to Sonny. And in April spoilers, we know that Natalia and Sonny are going to hit a bump in their relationship where things have been going fine for them. So this week, the question is, what exactly is she confessing? And she may just tell him that Sidwell is her ex-husband and the father of her children. Sonny would be surprised, and this could be a game changer for him and Natalia. Sonny doesn't like dishonesty, and what Natalia has done is a lie of omission about her ex-husband. However, Sidwell doesn't want anybody to know about his and Natalia's messy past, and Sidwell threatened her if she told anyone, but Natalia may do it anyway. And since April spoilers confirmed that things get bumpy for Natalia and Sonny, it seems very likely it's about Sidwell. Sonny's already turned down Sidwell's offer to find the bomber, but I doubt he is going to take no for an answer, and Sidwell may keep pushing. But I don't know if Sidwell did this or not. Is this like when OJ was out looking for the real killer? I don't know. This all may cause problems. Sonny's a grudge holder, and he keeps secrets, but he hates when others keep secrets from him. And that's what Natalia is doing. Our third prediction: Sonny has a cardiac episode and is rushed into surgery. On Wednesday, Christina's pleading with Sonny, and in April spoilers, Jack Brennan is there to support Carly Spencer. Both of these things have me worried. Sonny's got a lot on his plate, and looks like things are going to catch up to him soon. He had a really bad spell the other day with Ava when he collapsed, and Jason warned him not to go to Canada chasing the hitman and said, Sonny, go get your surgery, but he keeps putting it off. And the week we're coming up on is going to be very stressful for the mob boss, with Christina possibly heading for arrest because Ava now knows the brake lines were cut. And then Natalia's confessing something to Sonny that's going to be stressful. And it may just all be too much for his achy breaky heart. And, he goes down. Sonny decided he was going to get this heart surgery done on his timeline, not what the doctor necessarily recommended, and he may have left it for too long, and this could all be a perfect storm. Too much stress on Sonny's heart. He may have another cardiac episode worse than the previous ones and may be rushed into the new Monica Quartermaine Cardiac Center for treatment. Our fourth prediction, Lulu's love confession sets Dante off. So on Tuesday, Lulu and Dante have it out, and in April's spoilers, we know Lulu admits her true feelings to Dante. And the thing is, he already knows. We saw Maxie tell Dante several weeks ago that Lulu is still in love with him, but he is not interested in processing any of this because of the grief over Sam. He had some frustrations with Lulu, and he's calmed down about that, but that doesn't override all the feelings he had for another woman. And this week, Lulu and Dante have a huge fight, and General Hospital spoilers, of course, say that she's going to tell him the truth. And, you know, she may go ahead and say, I'm still in love with you, and that I was going to break up with Dustin, but then the bomb went off. And Lulu's confession just may be too much for Dante to handle right now. He's still mourning Sam. He's still dealing with Danny and Scout's grief and Rocco's grief. It's all very fresh. Chances are Dante's not ready to think about being with anyone again, much less Lulu. And Dante may lash out and feel like Lulu is pressuring him, even though she just probably wants to be honest and get those feelings off her chest. But the timing feels like it may be all wrong. And there's still a chance while she's arguing with Dante that she may blab to him the fact that he and BLQ have a son he doesn't even know about, and that may also infuriate him. Our fifth and final prediction, Willow finally gets the truth about Drew and Nina. So on Thursday, Nina is giving Willow some advice, and by Friday, Willow is shaken. So Nina offered to buy Willow a house to keep her from moving in with Drew, but Willow refused. And then when Drew caught Nina rifling his safe, he actually covered, and Willow went off on Nina, assuming that she was at the house to try and talk Drew out of them cohabitating. This week, again, Nina is trying to advise Willow, and I'm sure it's more of please don't move in. But then with Nina's daughter shaken, you know, this advice may backfire. Willow has said, stop giving me advice. Thank you, but stop. And Nina has also pushed Drew beyond his limits. He's kind of aggravated at everybody about losing the Quartermaine name. There's just a lot. And he, despite the loss with Tracy, when it comes to Willow, he's feeling all powerful. So when Nina comes and sticks her nose in their business again, Drew may snap and just may go ahead and tell Willow he and Nina slept together a few times. And then Drew may spin things to make it look like Nina is trying to keep him and Willow apart because she's jealous and obsessed. So this thing about Nina may be what has Willow rattled next week, and it could seriously affect their mother-daughter relationship.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.